Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. What are you fighting for? Is it your dreams, your family, your principles, or is it something you're not even sure about? Before you step into any battle, you've got to ask yourself one critical question: is it worth it? Every fight has a cost. It will demand your energy, your focus, maybe even your peace of mind. The real challenge isn't just fighting, it's knowing what is worth fighting for. Too often, we waste our time wrestling with things that don't matter: arguments, doubts, or other people's opinions. But the battles that shape us, the ones that define us, those are the ones we can't afford to ignore. Let me tell you something about value. If it doesn't mean the world to you, don't go to war for it. Life is too short to spend it chasing things that don't align with your purpose. If you're not passionate about it, you're wasting time. And if you're not willing to sacrifice for it, you're wasting space. Don't get me wrong, fighting for something doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Oh no, it means you're going to stumble. You're going to sweat. And sometimes you're going to fall flat on your face. But if what you're fighting for is truly worth it, you'll get up. Every single time. Understanding the importance and significance of what you're fighting for is the foundation of any meaningful pursuit. Before you commit your time, energy, and resources to a cause, you must pause and ask yourself a critical question: why does this matter to me? This isn't about superficial desires or fleeting interests. It's about identifying the deeper value behind what you're striving for. Without clarity on this, even the most ambitious efforts can lead to frustration or regret. When you truly assess the value of something, you're not just considering its surface appeal. You're digging into how it aligns with your principles, goals, and long-term vision. If the fight you're about to take on doesn't resonate with your core values, it's likely to feel hollow no matter the outcome. On the other hand, when it connects with your authentic self, it gives you a sense of purpose that fuels persistence even in the face of challenges. It's also important to recognize that not everything deserves your fight. Time and energy are finite resources, and spending them on battles that don't contribute to your growth or happiness can be draining. There's power in discernment. A wise person understands the difference between a distraction and a calling. If something holds no real significance for your personal development or the well-being of those you care about, then it may not be worth your effort. On a deeper level, valuing what you fight for isn't just about the outcome, it's about the process. The struggles you endure often reveal the true worth of what you're pursuing. When you care deeply about something, the sacrifices you make don't feel like losses, they feel like investments. This is why people willingly endure hardships for their families, careers, or dreams. The perceived value far outweighs the costs. However, if the value isn't there, every step of the journey can feel burdensome. Assessing value also involves understanding the broader impact. A fight isn't just about you, it often affects others as well. Whether it's your family, your team, or your community, your decision to fight for something should consider its ripple effects. Will your pursuit uplift those around you? Will it inspire, heal, or create opportunities? Or will it drain and divide? The significance of your fight grows when it contributes to something greater than yourself. Asking whether something is worth fighting for is a way of respecting yourself in your journey. It's not about avoiding effort, it's about channeling it wisely. When you understand the value of what you're pursuing, you gain a sense of direction and strength that keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets tough. By taking the time to assess importance and significance, you ensure that the battles you choose are not just distractions but defining moments in your life. Fighting for something that aligns with your values, dreams, and long-term goals is essential for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. When you engage in a pursuit driven by purpose and passion, your actions are not just about achieving an end result, they become an expression of who you are. Purpose gives you direction, while passion fuels the energy needed to overcome challenges along the way. To align with your values means to fight for things that resonate with your sense of what is right and important. Values are the principles that define your character and guide your decisions. When your fight reflects these principles, it feels natural and authentic, even in moments of adversity. You find yourself able to endure setbacks and frustrations because you're motivated by a deeper connection to your cause. This is why people who act in alignment with their values are often described as unwavering or resilient. They are not driven by superficial rewards, but by something that feels essential to their being. Passion is the emotional force that keeps you engaged. It's the fire that burns within, giving you the courage to take risks and the perseverance to push through obstacles. Passion transforms effort into joy, even when the work is difficult or exhausting. It's the difference between going through the motions and fully investing yourself in something you believe in. Without passion, even the most purposeful pursuits can feel draining, while with it, the most daunting tasks can feel exhilarating. When you combine purpose and passion, you create a powerful sense of focus. This alignment sharpens your vision and helps you stay on course, even when distractions arise. It allows you to prioritize what truly matters, cutting through the noise of competing demands and opinions. You're not just reacting to circumstances, you're actively shaping your life in a way that honors your dreams and aspirations. But this alignment isn't just about feeling good, it's also about making an impact. When you fight for something that aligns with your dreams and values, you inspire others to do the same. Your commitment and enthusiasm become contagious, encouraging those around you to pursue their own passions and purpose. Whether it's your family, your friends, or your community, your fight becomes a source of motivation for others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and progress. Aligning with purpose and passion also requires reflection and honesty. You need to ask yourself tough questions. What do I truly care about? What am I willing to sacrifice for? Am I pursuing this for the right reasons? Or am I being influenced by external pressures? Only when you answer these questions with sincerity can you ensure that your fight is truly aligned with who you are. When your actions align with your values and passions, the journey becomes just as rewarding as the destination. You're not just fighting to win, you're fighting to live a life that reflects your truest self. This kind of alignment transforms struggles into stepping stones and challenges into opportunities for growth. Considering the personal, emotional, and physical costs of a fight is essential before committing to it. Every pursuit, no matter how noble or rewarding, comes with sacrifices. To engage in a fight without understanding these costs is to risk burnout, frustration, and in some cases, regret. The question is not whether you're willing to fight, but whether you're prepared to face the price of that fight. Personal costs often involve the time and energy required to pursue something significant. Time is finite, and every hour spent on one pursuit is time taken away from something else. This is why prioritization is key. Are you willing to trade personal time with family or friends, leisure, or even rest to achieve your goal? These sacrifices are often necessary, but they must be made consciously. If the fight is worth it, the personal costs feel justified. If not, they can lead to resentment or feelings of imbalance. Emotional costs can be just as significant. Fighting for something meaningful often demands resilience, courage, and the ability to endure setbacks. Along the way, you may face self-doubt, frustration, or criticism from others. Emotional energy is not limitless, and if you're not careful, you may find yourself drained. This is why it's important to assess whether the emotional investment required aligns with your priorities. If the fight inspires passion and hope, it can outweigh the emotional toll. However, if it leaves you constantly questioning your worth or purpose, it may not be the right fight for you. Physical costs are also a key consideration. Pursuing a goal often requires hard work and effort that can take a toll on your body. Whether it's long hours, intense labor, or sleepless nights, the physical demands can add up over time. It's crucial to recognize your limits and ensure that the pursuit doesn't compromise your health or well-being. A fight that undermines your ability to care for yourself is not sustainable, no matter how important it seems in the moment. Balance and self-care are not luxuries, they are necessities that allow you to fight effectively. It's also important to acknowledge that some fights come with unforeseen costs. The unexpected challenges, sacrifices, and consequences can sometimes be overwhelming. This is why preparation and foresight are crucial. By anticipating potential obstacles and understanding what you're willing to give up, you can better manage the challenges that arise. Weighing the cost isn't about discouraging yourself from pursuing something, it's about ensuring that your effort is intentional and meaningful. The cost of a fight should never come as a surprise. It should be a conscious decision that you're ready to embrace. When you fully understand and accept the personal, emotional, and physical demands, you empower yourself to face them with clarity and determination. A fight worth engaging in is one where the rewards outweigh the sacrifices. By evaluating the cost beforehand, you ensure that your efforts are not wasted and that your energy is spent on battles that truly matter to you. Reflecting on how your fight affects those around you is a crucial step in determining whether it is worth pursuing. While personal ambition and determination are important, every decision and action we take has a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. Understanding these impacts ensures that your pursuit not only serves your goals but also contributes positively, or at least responsibly, to the lives of others. The first consideration is how your fight uplifts or supports the people closest to you. Your family, friends, and community often bear witness to and sometimes share in the struggles you face. When your fight aligns with a greater good or shared values, it can inspire and strengthen those around you. For example, fighting for a better life for your family, advocating for justice, or pursuing a passion that inspires others can create a sense of collective purpose and unity. People are often drawn to others who demonstrate resilience and conviction, and your efforts can motivate them to pursue their own goals or to stand by your side. There's another side to this. Pursuing something with blind determination, without considering its impact on others, can strain relationships and lead to unintended consequences. For instance, dedicating excessive time to a career goal may inadvertently lead to neglecting loved ones. Fighting for something controversial or divisive might create tension or conflict within your social or professional circles. It's essential to weigh whether the potential benefits of your pursuit justify these possible challenges, and if so, how you can minimize harm. Your fight can also set an example positively or negatively. People, especially those who look up to you, often observe how you handle challenges. If you fight with integrity, perseverance, and respect for others, you demonstrate values that inspire and uplift. On the other hand, if you're reckless, selfish, or inconsiderate in your approach, you may alienate others or diminish your own credibility. This underscores the importance of not only choosing your battles wisely, but also fighting them in a way that aligns with your principles. Another critical consideration is whether your fight creates opportunities or barriers for others. Does your pursuit lead to a better environment, more fairness, or increased collaboration? Or does it limit opportunities, or harmony for those around you? For example, an entrepreneur pursuing innovation might create jobs and improve lives, while someone fighting for power without accountability might cause harm or discord. Understanding the broader impact of your actions can help you navigate your fight with greater awareness and responsibility. Assessing the impact of your fight on others requires empathy and foresight. It's about looking beyond your immediate desires and considering how your actions contribute to or detract from the collective well-being. When your fight serves both your personal goals and the greater good, it not only becomes more fulfilling but also leaves a legacy that others can respect and build upon. Balancing self-interest with the needs of those around you ensures that your efforts create a positive, lasting impact. Fighting for something often requires resilience and a willingness to make sacrifices, and these qualities are what separate fleeting pursuits from lasting commitments. Resilience is your ability to persevere through difficulties, setbacks, and challenges without losing sight of your goal. Sacrifice is the willingness to give up comfort, time, or even something valuable in pursuit of a greater purpose. Together, these two elements form the backbone of any meaningful fight. Resilience starts with understanding that obstacles are inevitable. Life rarely gives you what you want without testing your determination. Whether it's pursuing a dream, defending a principle, or achieving a goal, you will face moments of doubt and difficulty. Resilience is the mental and emotional toughness that keeps you moving forward when progress feels slow or when the odds seem stacked against you. It's the ability to bounce back from failure, to learn from mistakes, and to adapt when circumstances change. Without resilience, even the most promising fight can falter at the first sign of adversity. Sacrifice, on the other hand, is about recognizing that every fight has a price. To achieve something significant, you often have to let go of other things that may also hold value. It could mean sacrificing time spent on leisure or with loved ones, stepping out of your comfort zone, or risking temporary setbacks in other areas of life. Sacrifice requires clarity of purpose. When you truly believe in what you're fighting for, the things you give up feel like investments rather than losses. For instance, a student sacrificing sleep to prepare for an exam or a parent working long hours to provide for their family demonstrates this principle. Both resilience and sacrifice require balance. Endurance is essential, but so is knowing your limits. Fighting for something meaningful doesn't mean ignoring your health or well-being. It means finding sustainable ways to persist. Sacrifices should also be measured and intentional. If you give up too much for the wrong reasons or without a clear plan, the cost may outweigh the reward. This is why reflecting on your values and priorities is so important. It ensures that your sacrifices are aligned with what truly matters. The interplay between resilience and sacrifice is particularly evident in long-term pursuits. Achieving big goals or fighting for change often requires sustained effort over time. This means you'll need to draw on resilience to push through the hard times and make sacrifices that may not yield immediate results. It's easy to get discouraged when progress is slow, but resilience helps you stay focused on the bigger picture, reminding you that the fight is worth it. Resilience and sacrifice are the tools that transform challenges into stepping stones. They are the evidence of your commitment to a cause, showing not just to others but to yourself that you are willing to do what it takes. When your fight is guided by these principles, it becomes more than a struggle. It becomes a journey of growth, purpose, and achievement. Believing in what you are fighting for is the cornerstone of perseverance and success. Without conviction, even the most important battles can feel burdensome, and doubt can quickly undermine your resolve. Belief provides the foundation upon which every action, decision, and sacrifice is built. It is the driving force that propels you forward, even when the path is difficult or uncertain. Belief begins with clarity. You must first understand why the fight matters to you. This isn't about convincing others or seeking external validation. It's about having an internal sense of purpose. When you deeply believe in the cause, goal, or dream you're pursuing, it gives you the strength to weather criticism, setbacks, and challenges. This inner conviction acts as a compass, guiding you through uncertainty and helping you stay focused on what truly matters. Belief is not just a passive feeling, it's an active choice. There will be moments where circumstances test your faith in your fight. Failures may occur, progress may feel slow, or others may doubt your vision. In these moments, belief requires you to consciously reaffirm your commitment. It's about reminding yourself why you started and holding on to that sense of purpose, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. This ability to hold on to belief despite obstacles is what separates those who persevere from those who give up. Belief also fosters resilience, as it provides the motivation to keep going when things get tough. When you truly believe in something, you're willing to endure hardship and make sacrifices because the cause feels worth the effort. This doesn't mean blind optimism or ignoring reality. It means balancing hope with hard work. Belief allows you to see challenges as temporary and surmountable rather than permanent roadblocks. One of the most powerful aspects of belief is that it inspires others. When people see your unwavering commitment, they're often encouraged to support you or to believe in themselves. Your confidence in your fight can create a ripple effect, motivating those around you to pursue their own goals or to join you in your cause. This shared belief can strengthen teams, build movements, and create meaningful change. Belief must be grounded in reality and guided by introspection. Blind faith without reflection can lead to wasted energy or harmful outcomes. It's important to regularly evaluate your fight to ensure it still aligns with your values, goals, and vision. Belief doesn't mean ignoring new information or refusing to adapt. It means staying committed to your purpose while being open to growth and change. Believing in what you're fighting for gives meaning to every effort, setback, and success. It turns obstacles into opportunities for growth and ensures that your energy is directed towards something that truly matters to you. Belief isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey and the courage to keep moving forward, even when the way ahead is unclear. When you truly believe, the fight becomes a part of who you are, and that sense of purpose can carry you through any challenge. Recognizing when something isn't worth fighting for is as important as knowing when to persist. Not every battle is meant to be won, and not every pursuit will lead to meaningful rewards. The ability to walk away from a fight that no longer serves you is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of wisdom, self-awareness, and strength. Every fight comes with cost, time, energy, emotions, and sometimes relationships. If the effort you're putting into something consistently outweighs the benefits or progress, it's worth stepping back and reassessing the situation. Walking away doesn't mean you failed, it means you've prioritized what truly matters. Sometimes the best way to honor your energy and resources is to redirect them toward a cause or goal that aligns more closely with your values and long-term aspirations. One reason people struggle with letting go is the fear of regret or judgment. You may feel compelled to stay in a fight because of the time and effort you've already invested. This is known as the sunk cost fallacy, where past sacrifices hold you hostage to a pursuit that is no longer viable. But staying in a fight solely to justify past investments often leads to more frustration and wasted energy. True wisdom lies in understanding that cutting your losses can open up space for better opportunities and experiences. Walking away also requires clarity about your goals and priorities. If the fight no longer aligns with your values or doesn't contribute to your personal growth, it may be time to let it go. Ask yourself, is this fight helping me move closer to the life I want to create? Am I fighting for something meaningful? Or am I holding on out of pride, fear, or obligation? Honest answers to these questions can help you make decisions that honor your true self. Letting go of a fight also involves courage. It takes strength to admit that something is no longer worth pursuing, especially if it once felt important or if others are still encouraging you to persist. But courage is about choosing what's right for you, even if it means disappointing others or challenging societal expectations. Ultimately, your life is your own, and only you can decide where your energy is best spent. Walking away from one fight doesn't mean giving up on everything. It often means redirecting your efforts towards something more meaningful. By choosing to let go of battles that drain you or no longer align with your purpose, you free yourself to focus on opportunities that truly matter. This process requires self-awareness, reflection, and a willingness to adapt, but it is essential for leading a purposeful and fulfilling life. Knowing when to walk away is a skill that comes with experience and introspection. It's about recognizing that not every fight is worth the cost and having the wisdom to say, this isn't for me. By choosing your battles wisely, you ensure that the energy you invest leads to growth, joy, and a life that reflects your deepest values. The long-term consequences of what you fight for are often as significant as the immediate rewards. Every fight, whether personal, professional, or social, leaves a legacy. It's not just about achieving a goal or overcoming an obstacle, it's about understanding how your actions will shape your future and the future of those affected by your decisions. Thinking ahead and considering the potential outcomes ensures that your efforts lead to meaningful and positive change rather than unintended harm. One of the most important aspects of considering long-term consequences is aligning your actions with your values and vision for the future. A fight may seem important in the moment, but if it leads to outcomes that compromise your integrity, relationships, or well-being, the victory may not be worth it. For example, aggressively pursuing a career ambition at the expense of your health or family relationships might bring short-term success but leave you feeling unfulfilled or isolated in the long run. When you fight for something, you must evaluate whether the results will align with the life you want to build. It's also essential to assess how your fight impacts others over time. The choices you make today can have a ripple effect, influencing your family, colleagues, and their family, colleagues, and community for years to come. A decision made in haste or without foresight can create unnecessary difficulties or conflicts later on. Conversely, a well-considered fight can leave a positive legacy that benefits not just you, but those around you. For instance, standing up for fairness or advocating for change may inspire others and create opportunities for future generations. Thinking about these broader implications helps ensure that your fight contributes to collective progress rather than division or harm. Another key aspect of considering long-term consequences is the sustainability of your efforts. Some fights may bring temporary wins but require ongoing maintenance or additional sacrifices to sustain their outcomes. If you're not prepared for this, you might find yourself overwhelmed or regretful in the future. Asking questions like, what happens after I succeed, or will this effort lead to lasting benefits, can help you determine whether a fight is worth your investment. A short-term gain that leads to long-term difficulties might not be the best use of your energy. Thinking about long-term consequences encourages growth and learning. Reflecting on past fights, both successful and unsuccessful, can offer valuable insights into how to approach future challenges. It helps you recognize patterns, refine your decision-making process, and develop a clearer sense of what truly matters to you. Over time, this forward-thinking approach strengthens your ability to choose battles wisely and ensures that your efforts lead to outcomes you're proud of. The fights worth pursuing are those that contribute to a future you can embrace with confidence and fulfillment. By considering the long-term consequences, you ensure that your actions are purposeful and leave a positive, lasting impact. This mindset doesn't just make you a better fighter, it makes you a more thoughtful and intentional creator of your own destiny. Not every battle is worth fighting, but the ones that will define who we are and the legacy we leave behind. The decision to fight must come from a place of clarity, where purpose aligns with passion, and where the sacrifices we make hold meaning. It's about understanding the costs, weighing the impact, and having the courage to walk away when a fight no longer serves us. But when the cause is just, when the belief is unshakable, and when the outcome contributes to something greater than ourselves, we must rise to the occasion. Because the fights we choose shape our character, test our resolve, and remind us of what truly matters. It's not just about winning or losing, it's about standing up for what you believe, making a difference, and creating a future that reflects your deepest values. So I leave you with this question: is it worth fighting for? If the answer is yes, fight with all your heart, all your strength, and all your strength, and all your wisdom. And if it's not, have the courage to let it go and redirect your energy toward battles that truly matter. Choose wisely, fight boldly, and live purposefully. Thank you.